What's up, YouTube? Hey, I'm waiting for Facebook to go live as well. What is up, and welcome to Insurance Agent Training live every single Monday. I don't care where I'm at. You know we're going to be live. And right now, I'm at the Palms in Las Vegas. And I got confession, okay? I'm ashamed to say that we did not post Insurance Agent Training live at 2 o'clock today, okay? Which brings up a topic. I pre-recorded, because I knew I was going to be in Vegas, I pre-recorded the show, and we did not post it, okay? So number one, I apologize, because I've been doing this show consistently all year, Insurance Agent Training. And guess what? I've been extremely consistent with it. What's up, Tony? Up until right now, okay? So it brings up the question, does it matter if you are consistent in what you do? And I bring up this topic because most people that start stuff nowadays, they do not finish it. Most of us get in a super bad habit of when we start something, we say we're gonna do something, we're a entrepreneur, we're a dreamer, right? We're saying that this is going to happen, and then it doesn't. Is that okay? Is that not okay? I don't think it's okay. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, using two phones, my phone and Lauren's phone, I do not think it's okay, okay? Because when I say I'm going to do something, I do my very best to make it a reality, right? I put my entire heart into everything I do, and when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it, right? So better late than never, okay? So I am shooting the show late Insurance Agent Training to talk about how you need to be consistent, about how when you say you are going to do something, you do it, right? I've been touring this venue all day today. I'm talking rooms, I'm talking the theater, talking tons of restaurants, ballrooms, it's VIP party locations, nightclubs, all kind of stuff, right? Unbelievable place. But, and maybe I'm gonna get up at 3 a.m., maybe I've been traveling a lot, maybe I should be tired, and right, I'll do it next Monday, I'll put it off. Most people would put it off, right? Not me, because I can't be a hypocrite, right? I can't procrastinate. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. The same can be said for you in your business. And I hope that when you say you're gonna do something, that you deliver and you actually do what you say you're gonna do. Most people don't. And there's a big takeaway from that, okay? Because when the time comes for you to make a decision, it's one thing to make a decision, it's another thing to actually execute on that decision, and most people do not execute. Everyone starts the year every January 1st saying, I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life, baby. I'm ready, I'm gonna be working, okay? I'm gonna be working out, I'm gonna be pumping some freaking iron. This year, I am going to be my best, right? But maybe, what's up, man? What's up, Chad? What's up? But maybe they made a decision, but most people don't execute, right? That's what they talk about with gyms. The first January is just packed, you know, and then by May, no one's in there. Can you say the same about your business? Can we say the same about our business, right? 92% of insurance agents fail. Consistency makes champions. Justin's 100% right. Most people say, what's up, Raphael? Most people say, I'm going to do this. They proclaim it to the world. That's a great step. When I say I'm gonna do something, I like to tell the rest of the world, because it puts pressure on me to actually deliver and do what I say that I'm going to do. If you say you're gonna do something, do it, okay? And I don't care whether you're talking about yourself or your team, right? I hold my team accountable. If we say we're gonna do something, Victor, we freaking do it. And if we don't, it doesn't look bad on them, right? It looks bad on me. Same thing in your business. When you say you're gonna do something and you don't, it looks bad on you, but maybe you have a team and you delegate, right? But then something doesn't happen. The people that are expecting you to do something don't think about them, your teammates. They think about you. Thank you, Zach. Dude and dudettes, when you say you're gonna do something, do it. I believe that consistency is the number one reason why insurance agents fail. Everyone has great weeks. Everyone will make calls today. Everyone will run appointments tomorrow. Everyone will door knock on Friday. Okay? Everyone will grind and say, I'm gonna make a 6 figures and make all these big claims and say all these huge things. But then they do not do it. They do not show up and do what they say you're going to do. If you say you're going to work out in the morning to kick off your day right and to get yourself energized and pumped up, then do it. If you say, today, I'm going to do this, and this, then do it. If you say you're going to make 6 figures in 2019, $250,000 in 2020, $500,000 in 2021, then guess what? It's on you to do it and actually execute. That's where most people speak things into existence. That's cool. Most people say they're going to do stuff. That's awesome. Most people have dreams and wants and desires and goals and targets. It's one thing to have all those things. It's another thing to actually execute. And it's my job as Insurance Training Live every single Monday to come on and keep it real and to let you know that it's one thing to talk about something. It's another thing to actually be consistent with it and execute all year long. A lot of agents say, hey, Cody, I'm making calls on Monday night. I'm filling out my week. I'm pounding the phones. I'm hitting it, and I'm getting ready, man. I'm telling you. They'll say, this is going to be the best week of my life. And then it isn't. Because it's easier to speak it than to actually do it. Dude, Lyndon, I'm with you. It's easier to say this is going to happen, Omar. It's harder to actually execute, right? They always say take the road less traveled. Everyone says they're going to be amazing. Then no one actually does it. People don't execute. People aren't consistent. It's a decision, right? But most people sort of make decisions, but they don't actually believe in that decision enough to execute on that decision every single day. No matter what, we got to execute, okay? No matter what, we got to be consistent. If we say we're going to do something, we have to freaking do it. If this message is challenging you right now, do me a favor. Not only give it a big old freaking heart, not only comment, but also share this thing out. Tag someone that needs to hear this message, right? There was a point in my life, and I still do from time to time. There was a point in my life where I was at an all-time low. I was a big thinker, a big dreamer, but I was not an executor. This was a few years ago, and it bothered me deep down. It bothered me, Lyndon. I was a hypocrite, man. I was, okay. But what I learned is everybody says stuff. Everybody wants to do something, right? Everybody wants to do something big, but no one wants to put in the freaking work. And I learned a long time ago. I say a long time ago, several years ago, that I told myself from now on, when you say you're going to do something, then do it. Because most people don't. People will respect you if you actually execute. People will notice, and if you shouldn't. People shouldn't notice that you're doing something that you said you were going to do. People notice because other people don't. Most people say they're going to do something and they don't. They say I'm going to do this and then they don't execute. Okay, so my challenge to you is be the one in your family, in your office, in your industry, in your area, yourself, that actually execute. Be the one that actually execute and stays consistent year round. It's not okay to just speak big words and think I'm going to make it happen. I believe in myself. I'm amazing. I'm going to do wonderful things. I'm going to earn $200,000 this year. If you don't work, who freaking cares? Nobody cares. If you're not consistent about it and you don't actually execute, nothing else matters. So when tonight comes, tomorrow comes, and you say you're going to do something, right? I'm ashamed that I told you I would shoot this every Monday at 2 and I didn't. Guess what? I'm doing it now because I won't be able to sleep if I don't, okay? Because we talk about, right? We've been talking about it constantly. If you say you're going to do something, you do it. It's not okay to just speak words into action and then not actually be consistent and execute with it. Most people do not execute. Victor, that's a great question, right? And you know what? Victor says, how do you make your team? How do you make your team execute, right? You can't make your team do anything, okay? They need to believe in you. They need to know that that your energy is where it's at. How do you hold them accountable, though? Phenomenal question, buddy. And I'm addressing it right now. Your energy and your passion has to shine through. When you're consistent, they will be more likely to be consistent, right? I'm amazed that we missed the 2:00 deadline today. I don't know if the video was corrupted or something. We pre-recorded the show. We didn't post it. Nobody cares, right? It didn't happen. That's all that matters. But what my team realizes is, oh crap, I didn't do it and I should have. And they know that I'm going to hold them accountable, okay? Because I'm passionate about what we do. And every Monday at 2:00, we release a new show called Insurance Agent Training every single week. And when we don't, Victor, okay, to answer your question, when we don't, I express that I'm upset. I express that I expect this to never happen again. And then also, dude, you need people on your team that believe in you and they have your back. If they say they're going to do something and they don't, guess what? They ain't serious. I don't believe in keeping everybody, right? If your team doesn't execute, express it to them. And then if they continue to not execute, move on. You cannot keep people forever. You want to, but they don't execute. If you tell them to do something and they don't do it, right? Then guess what? They should believe in you enough as a leader and feel your passion, your energy to get it done and do it. And they should do what you say you're going to do, right? Because my team does great about doing what we say we're going to do, okay? But you got it, buddy. But in this case, you know what, Victor? If you can't get your team on the same page and they won't execute and they won't do something they do and they're not consistent, even though you tell them to, then don't keep them, man. Move on, right? Somebody else will. I've learned this a long time ago. Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next, right? If people on my team, and you're especially on my team, Victor, right? Dude, I just took them all to a 5-star hotel in Dallas. We throw a conference. We've got 80 million things going on, right? We are helping an industry, right? We're passionate about what we do. Our energy shines through, right? I feel like working it on our team is like an amazing opportunity. If they don't see that, dude, someone else will, okay? And the same can be said for your team, all right? Dude, if they don't answer Victor says they don't even answer my calls. If my team doesn't answer my call, my team answered my call 30 minutes ago. And I don't know, it's like 7 o'clock at home, okay? They get off work at 5:30. I called them at 7 o'clock. I said, hey, we didn't post a show today. Well, apparently the file got corrupted. I pre-recorded the show. We didn't drop it, okay? They answered the phone, and they now know that we're not allowed to miss the dropping the show. I don't care if they got to get live on camera at 2 o'clock for Insurance Agent Training Live. That's all that matters, okay? And I'm being transparent today because, hey, well, guess what? Most people, everybody says they're going to do something. Most people don't execute. Victor, it's time to move on, okay? Your team should respect you enough, especially if you're a leader, right? I believe in leading by example. When I say that, you got to be the hardest working dude in the building. You got to be consistent. Everyone looks at you, okay? You got an entire team. They're all going to look at you. If you are an executor, if you're consistent, if you say you're going to do something and you do it and your energy's right and your passion's in it, your head's right, okay? You're doing things for the right reason. And you know what? Your team will fall in line, dude. If you're a leader, people will do what they're supposed to do, okay? And if they don't, it's time to move on, okay? And find someone that will. So this message today is about being consistent. It's about executing. People are naturally, I call them entrepreneurs. What's up, JB? I call them entrepreneurs. What's up, Mangum? Most people say they're going to do something, and they don't. What's up, Mike? Word is you work, keep it. Yep. Most people speak things into existence and then don't actually do them. People in my office are the same way, man. What's up, Matt? There's a lot of people in our industry that say they're going to do stuff and then they don't. That's a joke. When you say you're going to do something, do it, okay? So when the time comes that you say you're going to do this, and this, in 2019 and 2020, okay? Then do it. Your word's all you got. You got to lead by example. And when the time comes to speak something into existence, that ain't good enough. Then you got to actually execute and execute consistently. So that's my message to you guys today. What's up, Patricia? Hope you were doing awesome. Patricia was I love Patricia. She was a giveaway winner of our contest for 8% 2019 last year. Hope you're doing well. It's all about being consistent. Everybody says they're going to do stuff, but most people do not execute and stay consistent. That's what's a struggle in our business. You say, Cody, I'm going to make calls every week. I'm going to door knock every week. I'm going to run 8 appointments every week, okay? When I say I'm going to run 8 appointments, when I say I'm going to sit with 10 people, I sit with 10 people. I don't care if I got a cold freaking door knock around Vegas right now at the freaking rooms in the Palms. I don't care. You know what? That brings up a story. I was downtown Springfield, Missouri one time, and I had not met my quota. So there's a couple of, they're almost like government subsidized towers in downtown Springfield. I don't remember what they're called. And I went and started door knocking in those towers to sell final expense insurance because I had not met my quota, okay? So when you haven't met your quota, just do whatever it takes. Most people won't do it. Most people give up. Most people will fail, okay? Most people will say they're going to do something, right? Because when they say they're going to do something and they don't stay. They don't stay on my team. But that's because I do what I say I'm going to do. But if I didn't, who cares? Nobody else would do what they're supposed to do either. Okay, so when the opportunity comes for you to actually execute and be consistent and do what you say you're going to do, let's actually do it. Okay, hope this message finds you well. Hope you're having an awesome start to your week and a great Monday. We're touring the Palms in Las Vegas today for 8% Nation 2020. Maybe we'll have it here, maybe we won't. Okay, there's a concert theater here called the Pearl that seats upwards of 2,500 people. It's got 18 skybox suites. They had a $700 million renovation on this hotel. Unbelievable spot, unbelievable place, okay? Hey, what's up, Eric? I'm sitting up here doing insurance agent training live because we pre-recorded it, and guess what? We didn't drop it, okay? And like I tell you guys, I don't want to be a hypocrite and say to do stuff and then not do it. It's because at the end of the day, everybody else doesn't do stuff. Everybody talks a big game, but nobody actually execute. Eric's jumping in. Eric is a freaking executor, man. Most people, like China in Vegas calls me the biggest implementer he knows because, and that's sad. That shouldn't be the case. But most people don't implement. Some say they're going to do stuff, and then some actually do stuff. Hopefully you'll be one of those people that actually do stuff. So hope this message finds you well. Hope you have a great week, okay? Do me a favor. Do me a favor, and do you know what? Even more importantly, do you a favor. When you say you're going to do something, do it, okay? Everybody says they're going to do stuff. The best speech yet. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you, buddy. Dude, hey, we should have dropped it at 2 o'clock, and we didn't, man. Insurance Agent Training Live is every Monday at 2. If I don't do it, I'm a hypocrite and a liar, and that ain't me. I'm an implementer. I'm an executor, and when I say I'm going to do something, I do it, okay? Do yourself a favor today. That when you say you're going to do something, don't even say it unless you're committing to going all in and doing it and staying consistent with it. Otherwise, it does not matter. Be an executor, be an implementer, stay consistent. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Because that's all that matters. Have a great rest of your week. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe. Appreciate you. Hope you have an awesome rest of your week. Let's go. Hey, go execute, man. It's up to you. It's your choice. Do it for you. Don't do it for